So Rolling Stone has this list of the 250 greatest songs of the 21st century so far. Missy Elliott is number one with Get Your Freak On. I made a video where I was kind of debating, as much as I love Missy, it could have been the number 4 song, Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes, because we hear that song everywhere, but it's a good debate. So I was kind of thinking, well, where's Kanye at? Like, it's 250 songs. He at least should have at least 4 songs. No. Ye only has 2 songs in the 250 greatest songs of the 21st century ever. You cannot think of the 21st century without Kanye West. Now, Beyonce has like 6 songs. I think a bit much, but she has 6 songs. They didn't have Drunken Love. I would have swapped out maybe Deja Vu for Drunken Love. No, I would have swapped out Savage, the Savage remix with Megan Thee Stallion. I guess they wanted to shoehorn Megan in that list, so they put the Savage remix on there, but I would have taken that out and probably putting Drunken Love in there. But Beyonce, we all love Bae, she has 6 songs. But if she has 6 songs, Kanye at least deserves 5 or at least 6. Now, the only 2 songs they have listed, they have All the Lights, which is at 223. All the Lights with Rihanna, with the horns. Da, 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 and the video keeps on moving. Come on, man. 223 out of 250 songs. All the Lights is at 223. His highest charting song on this list is Jesus Walks at 75. One of the most revolutionary songs ever, co-written by Rhymefest. Jesus Walks is amazing. And in fact, if they would have said Jesus Walks was the number 1 song of the 21st century, I was like, oh yeah. Do you know how great that song is? Boom, 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 boom. We at war. When you first heard that song, I was like, what is this? It's so good. Number 75. The true slap in the face, they had Cardi B with Bodak Yellow at 73. Now, her fans will say, like, oh, because her fans are like, oh, this song is too low for Cardi B. This song should be higher. It's like, maybe a little bit higher. But ain't no way in hell that Bodak Yellow by Cardi B is as great as Jesus Walks. Ain't no universe. I don't care what multiverse you're in. Jesus Walks is a far better song than Bodak Yellow. But Kanye's at 75. And I was like, this is ridiculous. And I'm always asking the questions. It doesn't matter if it's nonprofit boards, government, private companies. I'm always asking who's at the table when you're making decisions. And Rolling Stone said they had, their staff was sitting around and they decided this list. Well, evidently, there was no guy like me, black male, Gen Xer, cisgender, non-immigrant black male, at that table pounding for Kanye West. It's like, no, it don't matter what he says. This dude created a soundtrack for a whole generation of hip-hoppers. Drake is on there. Hotline Bling is like at number 16. I don't know who Drake would be if it wasn't for 808 and Heartbreak or My Twisted Fantasy. Come on, man. So if you disagree with me, let me give you a list of songs that Ye has made that could have been on this list. And you tell me, does he deserve only 2? Let's see. Gold Digger with Jamie Foxx. Stronger. One of my personal favorites. Flashing Lights. Runaway. Power. What are you going to do with all that power? Heartless. Devil in a New Dress. Monster. Good Life with T-Pain. Through the Wire. How can you have 250 songs? This was his debut song. His mouth was wired shut from a car accident. And you're telling me that Through the Wire is not even one of the top 25 greatest songs of the 21st century? Touch the Sky. Otis with Jay-Z. I don't even have this. Ham with Jay-Z. Ends in Paris. Dun, 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 dun. Love Lockdown. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, 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 dum. Bound 2. Bound. That would have been a stretch. But I still, that video of him and Kardashian still gets me, man. It looks like a black exploitation video. It's still great. Slow Jams with Twista and Jamie Foxx. Diamonds from Sierra Leone. Let's see. And you got that song about Mama, about his mom. You're trying to tell me Rolling Stone magazine of the 250 greatest songs of the 21st century so far, Kanye West, now known as Ye, only has 2 songs that justifies being on this list, and you rank those 2 low. 223 for All the Lights, which is ridiculous for Rihanna, and Jesus Walks at number 75, which probably should be in the top 5. I have an open invitation for Rolling Stone magazine to justify these rankings. The list overall is interesting. It's good for debate. But I would like to know, when you guys was putting this together and you had Kanye West there with these songs I just mentioned, and you said, no, Gold Digger, no. Gold Digger, no. Power, no. Heartless, no. Good Life, no. Touch the Sky, no. Otis, no. Ends in Paris, no. Through the Wire, definitely not. You basically said that none of these songs should be on that list. Boy Genius and Their Fine Act got 3 songs in that 250. I argue, if you ask anybody, hey, name me 2 Boy Genius songs, most people have no idea what it is. I don't care what Kanye said. He's nutty. He should be on something. Hopefully he'll find his way back. But if we just talk about pure musicality, what he's meant to not just hip hop, but pop music, you cannot have the greatest 250 songs so far in the 21st century and only have 2 Kanye West songs. So either A, you guys are being biased towards Kanye West, or 2, when it comes to your staff, you have nobody who looks like me and thinks like me on your staff. And that's a problem.